Nothing happened.
You didn't crash the car again, did you?
I said nothing happened. Didn't you hear me?
Don't you feel well?
I feel tired to death. I just couldn't make it, Linda. I just couldn't make it.
Where were you all day? You look terrible.
I got as far as Yonkers. I stopped for a cup of coffee. Maybe it was the coffee.
What?
I just couldn't drive anymore. The car kept going off into the shoulder, you know?
Was it the steering?
No, it's me. Suddenly, I'm driving 60 miles per hour, and I don't remember the last 5 minutes.
Maybe it's your glasses. You never went to go get your new glasses.
I just got back from Florida.
But you didn't rest your mind, and your mind's what counts.
I'll start out in the morning. Yeah, maybe I'll start out in the morning. These goddamn arch supports are killing me.
Take an aspirin. Should I get you an aspirin? It'll soothe you.
I was driving along, you understand? And the scenery was so beautiful. The sun was shining in my face. The trees were so thick. The wind was just washing over me. You understand, right, Linda? And 5 minutes later, I was thinking of... I have such strange thoughts.
Try talking to them again, Willie. There's no reason why you can't work in New York.
They don't need me in New York. I'm the New England man. I'm vital in New England.
But you're 60 years old. They can't expect you to keep traveling every week.
I'm supposed to send a wire to Portland. I'm supposed to meet up with Brown and Morrison. God damn it, I could sell them.
You need to go down to the place tomorrow and tell them that you simply must work in New York. You're too accommodating, dear.
I will. I definitely will. Is there any cheese?
I'll make you a sandwich.
No, you go to sleep. I'll take some milk. The boys in?
They're sleeping. Happy to have Biff on a date tonight.
That's so. Hey, say, did Biff say anything this morning?
You shouldn't have lost your temper with him. He's so sensitive about these things. And right after he got off the tree.
When the hell did I lose my temper? I only asked him if he was making any money. Is there such a criticism?
How could he be making any money?
He became such a moody man. Did he apologize when I left this morning?
He was crestfallen, Willie. You know how he admires you. When he finds himself, I think you'll both be happier and you won't fight anymore.
Not finding yourself at the age of 34 is a disgrace. Biff's lazy, goddammit.
Shh, they're sleeping.
Biff is a lazy bum.
They're sleeping. Go get something to eat. Go on now.
What brought him home? I would like to know what brought him home. Biff Loafman is lost. In the greatest country in the world, a young man with such personal attractiveness gets lost. And he's such a hard worker. Let me tell you something. Biff Loafman is not lazy.
I got a new type of American cheese today. It's whipped.
Why'd you get whipped when I like Swiss?
I thought you'd like a change.
I don't want to change. Why am I getting contradicted all the time?
I thought it'd be a surprise.
Why don't you open a window in here, for God's sake?
They're all open, dear.
The way that we're boxed in here. Windows and bricks, bricks and windows.
We should have bought the land next door.
They should have arrested the builder. The way they boxed us in here. Remember the two beautiful elm trees? When me and Biff used to swing on them?
It was like being a million miles from the city.
Let me tell you, they massacred the neighborhood. More and more, I think of those days, Linda. When there were daffodils in the air and the peonies were just blooming. Oh, the fragrance in this room. How do they whip cheese?
Go down and try it, but be quiet.
You're not worried about me, are you, sweetheart?
You've got too much on the ball to worry about.
Linda, you're my foundation and my support.
Just try to relax, dear. You're making mountains out of molehills.
Jesus, maybe he smashed up the car again. He's gonna get his license taken away if he keeps that up. I'm getting worried about him, you know, Biff?
Maybe his eyes are going.
No, he sees alright. I drove to see with him last week. He goes to a green light, it turns red, and then he goes.
Maybe he's colorblind.
Pop, he's got the finest eyesight in the business.
I'm going to sleep. Remember that big Betsy something? What the hell's her name? Over on Bushwick Avenue?
With the collie dog.
Yeah, I got you in there, remember?
Yeah, that's my first time, I think. There was a pig. You told me everything I know about women, remember that.
Remember how bashful you used to be with women?
Oh, I still am.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, I used to be bashful, but I think I got less bashful and you got more, so... What happened, Biff? What's the matter?
Why does Dad mock me all the time?
He's not mocking you,
Everything he says, there's a twist of mockery in his voice.
It's not that, he just wants you to make good, that's all. But there's something I noticed about him, something I want to talk to you about. Something's happened to him. He, talks to himself.
So what? He's always mumbled.
Yeah, not so noticeable, but one time it got so embarrassing, I sent him to Florida. And most of the time he was talking to you.
What does he say about me?
I can't make it out.
What does he say about me?
I think it's just the fact that you're still not settled yet, that you're still kind of up in the air.
There's one or two things bothering him, Hap.
What do you mean?
Never mind, just don't lay it down all on me.
But I think if you just got started, is there really a future there for you?
I don't even know what the future is anymore, Hap. I don't even know what I should want in the future.
What do you mean?
I've been doing everything to build myself up for the last 6-7 years, Hap. I've done everything in business I could. It's a measly sort of existence. Getting up in the hot summer heat to ride a subway to work. Keeping stock, buying and selling, making calls. Working for 50 weeks to get a 2-week vacation. All to get ahead of the next guy. When all I want to do is go outdoors with my shirt off and enjoy the heat. But that's just the life we live. I've herded cattle in Texas, Arkansas, Dakota, and it's all the same. Right now in the ranch I work at, it's spring, and whenever spring comes around, I always think, what am I doing with my life? I'm 34, I make $28 a week, and all I do is play around with horses, and that's what I see myself running home. And every single time I come home, it's just like, I've always made a point of myself to not waste my life, and that's exactly what I realize I'm doing. I'm wasting my life.
But you're a poet, Biff. You're an idealist.
No, Hap, I'm pretty messed up. Maybe I should get married. Maybe that's my problem. I should get stuck in something. I mean, I'm not in business. I'm just like a boy. Are you content, Hap? You're successful. You're content, right?
Hell no!
Why? You're making money, aren't you?
Yeah, but I can just wait for the merchandise manager to die. And suppose I could be merchandise manager. He's a good friend of mine. He just built a great estate in Long Island. And then he lived there for about 2 or 3 months, sold it, and went to another one. He can't even enjoy it when it's finished. But I know that's exactly what I would do. But now sometimes I just sit in my apartment all alone. I think about the rent I'm paying. It's crazy. But then again, that's what I've always wanted. An apartment, my own car, plenty of women, and still, goddamn it, I'm lonely.
Why don't you come out west with me?
You and I?
Yeah, we can make a ranch, raise some cattle, and use our muscles. Men built like us shouldn't be inside.
The Lonan brothers.
Sure, we'd be known all over the counties.
You know what? That's what I dream about, Biff. Sometimes I wish I could rip off all my clothes in the middle of that store and outbox that goddamn merchandise manager. You know what? I can outbox, outlift, and outrun anyone in that store. And I still have to take orders from these common petty sons of bitches till I can't stand it anymore.
I'm telling you, kid, if that actually happened, I'd be happy with you out there.
You see, Biff? Everybody around me is so false that I'm constantly lowering my ideals.
Baby, if we were together, we'd always have someone to trust.
If I were around you...
The problem is, we weren't brought up to grow for money. I just don't know how to do it.
Neither can I.
Let's go!
Yeah, but what can we make out of it?
Yeah, but look at your friend. He's a huge estate, but he doesn't even have the peace of mind to live in it.
That's because he could walk through that door and the waves part in front of him. That's $52,000 a year coming through that revolving door. I swear I have more on my pinky finger than he has in his head.
Yeah, but you just said.
Yeah, but I want to show them that half woman can make the grade. Just trust me, we'll be together yet, I swear it. Just take those 2 women, for example. Weren't they gorgeous creatures?
Yeah, most gorgeous I've had in years.
Yeah, but I can get that whenever I want to. But after a while, it just feels like bowling. I just keep knocking them over and I don't feel anything anymore. Do you still get around a lot?
Nah, I've been looking to settle down. I need a girl with substance.
See, I've always wanted that.
Oh, go on. If you had a girl like that, you would never come home.
I would, if she's like dead, she has resistance. Think about it. You know that girl Charlotte I was with last week? She was engaged to be married in 5 weeks.
No kidding.
Yeah, but he is in line for the vice presidency, but I just don't know what gets into me sometimes. I think I just have an overdeveloped sense of competition. Like, I took his wife and I ruined her, and I can't even get rid of her anymore. And, like, isn't that just bad? And, like, I go to their weddings, too. I can't even take bribes anymore. The manufacturers just give me a $100 bill and I just throw an order their way. But, like, this girl, I can't get rid of her, but at the same time I don't want her, but I take it and I love it.
Let's go to sleep.